We have heard nothing from the WNBA, absolutely nothing.
Brittney Griner elbowing Caitlin Clark in a crazy way and then calling her a trash white girl.
Brittney Griner just did the unthinkable, making headlines for all the wrong reasons after allegedly hurling a shocking insult at Caitlin Clark during a live.
The WNBA should investigate Brittney Griner's seemingly uttering profanities about white girl.
WNBA game, reportedly calling her a trash white girl. The moment was caught on camera, and fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. The internet immediately exploded. Social media erupted with outrage as fans demanded disciplinary action.
Brittney Griner appeared to call Caitlin Clark trash and effing white girl,
while wild rumors about Griner's personal life began to resurface faster than a technical foul whistle. The call to action was clear. Supporters rallied behind Caitlin Clark, flooding the comments with,
Brittney Griner is, in fact, a man.
I stand with CC to show love and respect for the true queen of the court. Tensions in the league had already been running high, but Griner's meltdown took things to another level. After fouling out of a tight, hard-fought matchup.
She's the Rookie of the Year. She's fourth in the league in MVP voting.
Caitlin Clark is an absolute all-star. She is the Michael Jordan of this. This is the girl that girls have been waiting for forever.
Caitlin Clark is a rising star in women's basketball. She's pulling in crazy viewership numbers.
Caitlin Clark is the needle mover.
She is the needle mover.
She is the franchise player.
And she was the MVP. She is the main draw.
She wasn't the one who was full sprinting down the court.
She's my role model. I really look up to her.
Why do you like Caitlin?
And she's so good at basketball.
Because she's that awesome person and she has like a lot of aura, so like.
Cameras caught her walking off the floor visibly angry, mouthing the words, trash F asterisk asterisk asterisk, and you white girl. The clip left no room for doubt.
Brittney Griner, who I can't stand, sad that she's a Baylor grad. She called her a trash expletive white girl. That was the lip reading. Yes, trash white girl. Trash. Blanking white girl is what.
It was unmistakably clear and deeply unsettling. Within minutes, the footage spread online like wildfire, drawing millions of views. This wasn't normal trash talk.
Is the WNBA okay with one of its players saying white girl on the bench and getting caught by TV cameras saying such? I guess they are. I guess they're okay with it. Obviously, the league would very much not be okay with a white player saying black girl on the bench in anger and getting caught by TV cameras. That would be an immediate suspension, if not a career ender for said white girl.
It was personal, mean-spirited, and carried an ugly undertone. Even veteran analysts were stunned. Skip Bayless didn't mince words, saying that if a white player had made a racial remark like that on live TV, their career would have been over by lunchtime. But when Griner did it, silence, no fine, no suspension, not even a public reprimand.
But it is completely possible that fucking white girl was about Caitlin Clark's popularity, about her stature, about her impact on the entire league.
The WNBA's quiet response spoke volumes, louder than a missed free throw in an empty gym, and fans weren't letting it slide.
She has been abused repeatedly. We have shown you videos, just getting elbowed, getting crushed, inbound passes where they ram into her, just absolutely abused, and there clearly is a racial element to it.
Let's face it, Caitlin Clark has been a target since her first day in the WNBA. She's been pushed, elbowed, and cheap shot, not because she played.
WNBA has come out numerous times. There's no place for hate. There's no place for racism.
Is dirty, but because she dominates. And yes, whether people admit it or not, race plays a role in the resentment she faces. Griner's outburst wasn't random. It was part of a disturbing pattern. This wasn't a momentary lapse in judgment. It was deliberate and venomous. For a league that constantly preaches,
the league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl.
No place for hate. The silence when the hate targets Caitlin speaks louder than any statement they've made. Now, fans want accountability.
Let's see an investigation into reverse racism that's going on. across the league also.
They're demanding answers about why the league brushed this incident aside like a missed layup. Why is Brittney Griner being protected from consequences when everyone saw her cross the line on national television? Imagine the reaction if the roles were reversed. If Caitlin Clark had said trash black
Griner, referring quite clearly, I believe, to Caitlin Clark and a white referee as, quote, trash ass white girl
on camera, the sports world would have exploded. Wall-to-wall news coverage, public outrage, and likely a lifetime suspension. No discussion, no debate, just instant cancellation. Skip Bayless said it best again.
If you are a straight white woman in the WNBA, there is no way that you feel completely safe.
If a white player made a similar comment, they'd be crucified by the media. Yet Griner gets a free pass like she just accidentally stepped out of bounds. When some commentators tried to defend Griner, calling it a misheard phrase, fans weren't buying it. The footage was crystal clear. Even lip readers and reporters confirmed what was said. This selective outrage and double standard are exactly what's eating away at the WNBA's.
The noise that's coming.
I don't appreciate the new fans that sit there and yell racial slurs at myself, my teammates, and the people that I play against. Because yeah, those might be opponents, but those are friends too. You know, they don't deserve that. So I don't appreciate the new fans. I think it's okay to do that.
It's especially ironic that the same organization that rushed to investigate Indiana Fever fans over vague allegations about Angel Reese is now silent in the face of clear, recorded evidence. The hypocrisy couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has been the league's punching bag from day one. Not because she's disrespectful or dramatic.
Image that she reposted, and the implication is, well, what it says at the top is white. This is how they say girl. White gal, GYAL, running from the fade, like as if Caitlin Clark is basically a.
But because she's elite, white, and stealing the spotlight from players used to getting all the attention. Angel Reese even fueled the fire by reposting a meme mocking Caitlin, captioned, "White girl running from the fade," a clear attempt to humiliate her publicly. It hasn't stopped there. Opponents have shoved her, slapped her, and celebrated fouls like they'd just won the championship.
Caitlin Clark got roughed up repeatedly by defenders throughout her rookie year last year. It was attempted bullying, trying to break her spirit, intimidate her, put her in her place, get even with her for all the attention she was getting.
Through it all, Caitlin remains composed. No cheap shots, no retaliation. Just pure basketball brilliance while enduring treatment no rookie should ever face. Here's the cold truth. Every time Caitlin Clark gets hit, she's expected to smile and stay quiet. Meanwhile, the same media that should defend her glorifies her aggressors. The message is crystal clear. Certain players are protected while Caitlin is constantly targeted.
She accused the Indiana Fever fan base of being racist. They investigated it. They said those accusations were false. The least that she could do is apologize to our great state and the fans that show up at these games and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Obviously, she's not going to do that. But also, Dan, why isn't the Indiana Fever apologizing to their own fan base for putting them through that, for going through those types of accusations?
The WNBA says it wants to grow the game. But ignoring this kind of treatment isn't growth. It's the reason the league risks losing its integrity and one of its brightest stars. Let's tackle the question nobody in the front office wants to touch. Why is Caitlin Clark constantly expected to rise above everything while others seem to face no consequences? Why is it that a racially charged slur against a white player gets brushed aside as a minor issue, but if the roles were reversed, the league would face an all-out crisis? That double standard is exactly what fans are fed up with. And unless the WNBA confronts it head-on,
he stated in part, obviously, the league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl on the bench in anger.
The audience will start tuning out. Because no matter how many hashtag slogans they paint on the court, fans can see through the hypocrisy. Just when it seemed like the chaos peaked with Brittney Griner's explosive on-court outburst, social media decided to reignite an old controversy that had been simmering for years. It resurfaced with the intensity of jet fuel, personal, invasive, and spreading like wildfire online. The focus? The renewed wave of speculation surrounding Brittney Griner's biological identity, a topic that refuses to stay buried.
WNBA without Caitlin Clark remains an attraction that not many people want to watch. Without Caitlin Clark,
is going to massively affect the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark is the closest thing that they have to quality play. Caitlin Clark, the Caitlin Clark effect is very real. She is the most valuable player in the league.
To be clear, this isn't about conspiracy theories. It's about what's already dominating social media, news outlets, and even locker room gossip. The rumor mill has gone mainstream. And this time it's fueled by real video evidence, past posts, and what many fans are calling a glaring lack of transparency. The latest spark? A topless Instagram story from Griner herself.
Flag you. Brittney, let me see something real quick. Brick! Thank you! Get the hell out of here, yo! Yo! Jab stepping, just a brick. Swing and a miss!
Oh!
Yo, I ain't gonna fake it right now.
That this person is not a female. Firstly, because this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram.
Showing a flat chest with no apparent scarring. Something that's only intensified public curiosity and suspicion. Here's what's turning heads. Instagram's AI, famous for instantly flagging nudity, didn't remove the post. Not after days, not even after months.
That this person is not a female. Firstly, because this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram. And when it comes to Instagram, they use a combination of like AI detection and plus manual surveyors, but specifically the AI detection to make sure that no explicit content ends up on the platform. So clearly whatever AI detection system was used when Brittney posted this and it stayed up for 106 weeks was not like, oh, this is a bare female chest, we have to take this down. It obviously assumed that Brittney was male.
It reportedly stayed online for nearly 2 years. That's led to speculation that the platform's detection software may have identified the torso as male. Combine that with Griner's deep voice, broad frame, and unmatched physical power, and it's no wonder doubts are spreading fast. Even neutral sports fans are watching her.
Brittney is a weird case. He's a man, yes, that much is obvious, but not in the way that you think. He isn't trans. He's a straight cis male who was raised as a girl and given a girl's name by his parents. His mother is the insane one. She forced him to live as a female right up through high school, filled out all of his paperwork, including BC as female, and kept the charade going.
Collide with Clark and asking, are we even competing on the same level? A viral anonymous post has only added fuel, claiming Griner was listed as female only on paper, a choice allegedly made by her mother years ago. The theory suggests that Griner lives and presents as male in every area of life except on the basketball court.
Brittney Griner comes out and says, I am so sick and tired of the WNBA. It used to be a peaceful, small little thing. Now there's crowds screaming, hollering. This is disruptive. It's not allowing us to play the game. Every time we play her, there's this commotion. Like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive.
Whether that's true or not, it's a question the league refuses to address. And that silence is what frustrates fans the most. People today value inclusion, yes, but they also demand fairness, especially at the highest levels of competition. If there's even a hint of truth to these claims, then athletes like Caitlin Clark deserve a transparent investigation. When a player built like a linebacker collides with someone smaller and lighter like Clark, the issue goes beyond sportsmanship. It becomes about safety, equality, and whether the playing field is truly level. Then there's the international side of it all. Let's not forget that Griner was at the center of a global controversy. Arrested in Russia for carrying cannabis and later exchanged for one of the world's most dangerous arms dealers.
I I love watching her score and just everything about her.
They went the extra mile just to watch her play here.
This is great news for women's basketball. Period.
That's nice.
And she was shooting the shit out of it.
Of course she was.
Right, so she was shooting the shit out of it. And
she's the face of the league.
Agreed.
She's the face of the league. Agreed.
Just have nothing but great things to say about who she is as a person. She's so welcoming and so warm as an individual that she can have a conversation with anybody. She's cut from the same cloth as me in that regard. You know, us Midwesterners, we tend to just, you know, accept everybody with open arms. She was so kind to my family and everyone in the suite when she came to KC. So huge fans of Caitlin Clark.
It is a mad situation just all around when it comes to Caitlin Clark.
Victor Bout, known as the Merchant of Death. That wasn't just a PR disaster. It was a geopolitical transaction. The kind of deal that shows she has influence most people could never dream of. So, fans are justified in questioning why someone with that kind of baggage is still being protected by the league. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, the player single-handedly reviving interest in the WNBA, can't even get a fair foul call. It's a clear conflict of priorities. Is the league truly committed to protecting its future, or just shielding its favorites? Because if there's even the slightest chance that a biological male is dominating women's basketball under false pretenses, this isn't just drama. It's potentially the biggest athletic scandal of the decade. And Caitlin Clark is caught right in the center of it. Not because she wants to be, but because she's become the face everyone wants to watch, whether to celebrate her or tear her down. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA to elevate the game, to bring excitement and attention. But instead of being supported, she's faced hostility, rough play, and silence from the institution meant to protect her. Fans aren't blind. They see who gets defended and who gets dismissed. The player pushing the league into the spotlight gets punished, while the one dragging it down gets protection. The situation surrounding Clark and Griner grows murkier every week, yet the league stays quiet. That's not leadership, that's cowardice. So here's the call to action. If you believe Caitlin Clark deserves fairness, respect, and safety, make your voice heard. Comment, I stand with CC, share your support, and keep watching. Because if the WNBA doesn't act soon, it's not just Clark who'll pay the price. It's the league's entire credibility.